Be careful with manipulative and narcissistic people. Manipulative and narcissistic people can damage the well-being of the person. God is our Father, and He wants all His children to be physical, mentally, and spiritual well. Revelations 21a. All liars will be consigned to the fiery lake of the burning sulfur. Romans chapter 16 says, it is a sin that violates God's will. Manipulative and narcissistic behavior is when a person uses harmful and controlling behavior to avoid responsibility. Usually, they do this to hide their true intentions and create confusion. Manipulation is a tactic that some people use. Manipulation is a type of abuse. Manipulation is gaslighting, lying, blaming, criticizing, and shaming. We need to be careful with this type of people because they can do a great psychological damage. These people usually use the following phrases like, you imagine it, you're crazy, you are just too sensitive, you want to fight again? This type of behavior are often found in narcissistic families and in some relationships. Some people are raised by narcissistic family, and they don't understand why they are always secluded or put to the side. Everything is their fault, and even if it's not really their fault, and they're always treated differently. Some of these people is what we call the scapegoat of the family. The people that rebels towards the family because they just speak the truth, they speak things how they are, but they are ignored by the family. The parents usually manipulate their children so everyone do what they want. They usually treat their family like puppets. They keep secrets, they say lies, they control everyone in their family. When the scapegoat rebels, they usually take everything from them. They force the entire family to not agree with the scapegoat, creating chaos and discomfort in the family. These type of parents are like a leader of a cult, and their main goal is for everyone to believe their version of the reality. Sometimes we encounter ourselves in a relationship with a manipulator or often with a narcissist. This type of people usually make you feel guilty. They accuse you of being unreasonable, and they make themselves the victim so they can do whatever they want. They continue with their bad behavior, they drink, they do drugs, they continue with bad influence people, they cheat, and the most important is that they want to feel all the power and control. They are constantly trying to make you feel like self-doubt of yourself. They tell you and make you believe that you are not capable to do things. They treat everyone outside the relationship perfect to keep their self-image because they don't want everybody to know what they're doing at home. They use your reactions from their bad behavior to make people believe that you are crazy. Many of us has experienced this type of relationship, but the important thing is to realize the psychological damage that they are making and how we need to seek help. To seek help, we can look within and ask God to help you. In my case, God was also my psychologist, and He really took me out of the dark place where I was. We are children of God, and He takes care of His children. We need to recognize that our health is important, and we need to take care of ourselves. To do this, we need to understand how to stop manipulative behavior. To do this, we need to understand the why the things happen. We need to practice communication, strengthen our self-esteem, seek feedback and accountability. And we need to consider spiritual and professional help. We also need to understand that when you start ignoring the manipulator, most likely, he's going to begin a smear campaign against you. He's going to involve his friends, his family, to make conflict and to make you look crazy. At the end, the most important thing is to get well, be healthy, and learn to forgive. Because God taught me that when you forgive yourself and you forgive others, we find peace. And I really did. Plus, we had to also realize